Good morning, day 117 on my Appalachian Trail adventure. I have my tent torn down, my backpack is ready to go, and I just wanted to show you what happened last night. So I attempted to hang my rucksack from the other side of this tree, or my bear bag, but I got my rucksack stuck. So I ended up having to cut the rope, and I slept with my food bag. So at some point I will have to get a new bag. I was trying to hang it up on a branch up there. So as I was saying, at some point I will have to get myself a new bear line and kit to hang it, or sock to hang it. So I have got my camp torn down. My tent is, like I said, all set up. All torn down. This is where we were camping last night. And then right behind us we had another hiker come in after dark and left before light. So come along on today's adventure and we'll see what happens. We are planning a shortish 9-mile day to the next shelter, and then tomorrow Em is leaving me. We've got a 3.5, I think, mile walk the following day to a parking lot where she's going to be picked up and shuttled back to her car. So I will be on my own after that. I'm standing collecting water and I look over and I see, does anybody see it? Doesn't look as hardish as it did to my naked eye as it does in the video. I'm kind of marveling at the difference between the north being super green and everything's damp and wet, and then we've got the super dry here starting. As this has been the first steadily flowing water source, I am going to soak my feet. First soak of the south. Just a little sign we came about in the woods. Woohoo! 1,000 miles to the end. Easy, right? 100 miles 10 times. Ready? These are Japanese lanternflies, and they are an invasive species, and so this is what we're supposed to do. Get rid of them. Oh, and they jump. Woo! Good job. The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. Isaiah 59:11. So I can see where this is going to be a little tricky with all the leaves that are going to be falling. Trying to find the rocks and the roots underneath them. There's a breeze. Woohoo. We are officially off the roller coaster. Yay! We're done. And it was not a fun ride. It was hot, it was sweaty, and it was stinky. There he goes. So just for the record, I was stung by a wasp today. Yesterday. Well, that's another story. Hold on. we were crossing a water source and I saw buzzing around Bluebird's feet, and I said, run! And I said, ow! Because they got my ankle. And yesterday, so Emma's going to share with us, oh, the camera's down there too. So Emma's going to share with us exactly how I got stung by 2 wasps, or hornets, wasps, whatever they were. Yellow jackets yesterday. Yeah. This is her story.
First off, it's not my fault. It's her fault. I was merely participating. There was a bug in a hole in the middle of the trail. And we didn't know what it was.
Right.
So we were poking it.
She was poking it.
No, you were poking the bug. You were like, oh, what's this? Because you called me back to it.
Yeah. I asked you if you knew what
I had already passed. I was trotting my merry way along. You called me back to it.
I did.
So then we were looking at this bug, and he fell in the hole. We were messing with him so much he fell in the hole.
And then what'd you do with your trekking pole?
So then I stuck my trekking pole in the hole.
She did.
I did.
And then what happened?
And then like maybe 2 yellow jackets kind of came out and they sat on the edge. And then next thing I know is the highest pitched little squeal I have ever heard. And she just goes, run! And so we start booking it, and we're running, and we're running, and we're running, and we're running, and right about the time that I think that it's been enough,
she stops.
And I like slow down. I'm like, okay, like we're probably okay. Keep running.
And those little buggers got my ankles.
Twice.
Yes.
Yep.
That's our story. I hope you enjoyed it.
And we're sticking to it.
It's
her fault. It's her fault. All of our clothes in the background.
Yeah, and this is where we're staying tonight. And as we're the only 2 in the shelter as of now, we are also hanging our clothes to dry in the pavilion.
To defungify.
Ooh, I don't think it's possible.
Some stank.
This is a good little shelter. We've seen 2 or 3 salamanders, lizards. And we've got a section hiker gal back there in her tent. So her name is Kaleidoscope. We met her today and had a little chat with her. Thanks for tuning in. Today was a 9.6 mile day, and tomorrow Em's only gonna do 3.6, and she's leaving me on my own to do more. So very, very happy she could come along.
Some of us have to work.
Yeah. Some of us have real jobs.
Some of us have real life.
All right. Thanks, so glad. Or Bluebird. I keep forgetting to call you your trail name. Okay.
My cover's blown. My secret identity is absolutely blown. Remind me to never take you into witness protection.
Okay, goodbye. And something else exciting happened today. 1,200 miles. Woohoo! Super exciting. I've walked 1,200 miles with my own 2 feet. That's pretty cool.